But they get one in the spring, so this is the first time, so they're all a little bit nervous, but they're going to do great no matter what. If I could ask you guys all to silence your cell phones, because I said I was going to say this, but they're all like squirrels, or like dogs, so when they see something else like a squirrel, we want them paying attention to their music. Alright, so today we're going to start off with Verajaka, and they actually are playing it in a round, so we have two different groups going on at the exact same time. Hope you enjoy Verajaka. good one for this group. So here is Midnight Mission.
It's Canticle is our next song. I hope you enjoy it.
They do a really good job at it, so I hope you enjoy Flight of the Condor. times with just COVID and all the crazy stuff going through, but they have made it work and they powered through, so I would just like to thank them and all of their hard work they put in this year. Next thing I would like to give is to the faculty, because I come to them and I pretty much get, uh-oh, or what do you need? Because it's having 56 kids in just one band and then 30 in another, and trying to figure out who needs to go where and what time and how to get there is crazy ridiculous. But again, faculty and the athletic director or activities director, has made it work and made everything so much easier. So we can give them a round of applause, please. Last one, I promise, but it's the most important one, are my two colleagues, Mr. Carlson and Ms. Willoughby. They have been phenomenal. When I'm sick, they step up for me, because I get sick a lot apparently, but they have stepped up and they are awesome people to work with. They are amazing humans, and yeah, I can't say enough about them. We could give them a round of applause. Now on to our final piece. This has been our hardest piece, and I think it's the hardest piece I've ever conducted. This is, what did I say, grade 3, I think it is, and they usually play in like the grade 2, that's kind of how we grade music. This is an extremely tough piece, and it's gonna sound like we aren't together at all, because it is complete chaos, but it's controlled chaos. This is called Rampage. I hope you enjoy and drive safe.
This is for a certain number of people in here. First of all, if you're not a member of the Facebook Bands page, please join that group, all right? Join that group. We have all sorts of news about whatever's going on, but there is one big thing that's coming up. If you are the parent of an 8th grade band, choir, or it's all my incoming freshmen. If you're a parent of a band kid that's going to be a freshman next year, choir kid that's going to be a freshman next year, or anybody that's involved with the fall play or the one act next year, we are actually taking our 4-year trip, so I apologize right now, 5th, 6th graders, 7th graders, you guys are going to have to wait a little bit longer for our fine arts trip. But next spring, we are actually going to New York City. Very exciting time, a lot of really cool things. It's one of, like I told my high schoolers, it's one of my very few ways of being able to group thank every single one of them and say, hey, let's go ahead, let's miss about 5 days of school, let's spend 5 days in the big city, let's go to a big Broadway show, let's go see all the sights, let's go and let's visit the city and do things. But what you need to know is if you are a parent of an incoming freshman, next week on Tuesday and Thursday, at 7 p.m., we have informational meetings for those. It is mandatory to go to at least one of them. No, you don't have to go to both. They're only 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long. Honestly, if we're there for 40 minutes, I have failed at my job. All right, but it is very important information. I want to get that info out to you guys so that we can make sure that we have a fantastic trip next spring. So, that is the one bit of information next Tuesday, Thursday, up at the high school, 7 p.m. Come to at least one of them. If you're a parent of any of those kids going to be freshmen next year, high schoolers, if you're a high school parent in here already, that's for you as well. So, that's the only thing I have. Now on to Miss S. We'll introduce the last tune.